I think that's it. And we lost Nick in the whole midst of that. Is he coming back? So hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. And I'm sorry we're just a few minutes late, but Working Out Kinks, the first show. And Daytime Frank is here helping me set up because he's done live streams before and I haven't. And I've been on live streams, but I haven't actually done them on my PC and everything. And so it's a whole new world out there, whole new learning curve. And so I thank him tremendously for help coming in and helping me figure out all these little copying, I don't know, whatever all this stuff is, but I'll have it down next time, I think.
Yeah, then we'll get you doing UBS. And that'd be a whole
that's next. So I don't know if my intro video worked correctly.
It came up.
Did it? Oh, because you know what? I didn't do share audio too. I bet the audio didn't play. And I worked all day on getting the audio on. But that's okay. That's okay because next time I will have it right. That's okay. So I apologize, guys.
You can play it to go out.
Say it again.
You can play it to go out. Play it to go out.
There we go. We'll play it again. So, like I said, so this homegrown homegrown alchemy, and yeah, I am tired, guys. I apologize. So I'm saying things all funky and crazy. And this is Nick and I started this as we got to chatting one day and we were like, hey, let's start our own channel. And I was like, yeah, cool. And it kind of just it started as an argument, I guess, over who owned Jammy Berry. And then we're going to have a contest. And we'll probably still do that eventually. But right now we're just getting this started and we'll go from there. But right now, so that's kind of how we got a lot of this started, was just through that whole conversation. And let's start this because we noticed there was some things lacking in the DIY, not even just the DIY, but just the mixing community, because mixing is more than just recipe development, which I am very much involved with, but it's also one shot. And we wanted to really get involved with trending, I was trying to say the right word, trending one shots. We wanted to be professional. And Nick says that's more anal. Actually, he didn't say anal, but the way he says professional, it sounds anal to me. So, say it again. Say professional for me.
Professional.
Yeah, so it's okay, so we're being anal about the words. Okay. So we kind of got onto Nick's always he owns all the freaking concentrates that comes out. He thinks
only all the good ones.
Yeah, exactly. So, and he doesn't, because I own a lot of them myself, and he doesn't own them all. So, but I guess, right, he calls dibs on everything. So the point is that we will acknowledge that Nick is very good at pointing out on what are really trending. I want to get the right anal word out. Trending hot new concentrates that you should have if you're going to be in recipe development or just DIY mixing. And also, he's in the know with chefs, so he knows a lot of the new trending, hot new one shots and things that are out. And also, we know a lot of the hot trending. I'm trying not to say hot. I like that word hot. Does everybody? What is it? I like the word hot. Yeah, it's just hot. It's on fire. I mean, if it's great and hot, it's on fire. You use it. And is it trending? Yeah, sure, it's trending, but it's just on fire. I don't know. So, and also, I am a big one on mixing trending, hot, new, on fire recipes from new mixers or hot, trending mixers that are out. So I'm cracking myself up over these words, anal words.
Now, Tam, are you saying that the mixers are hot or the recipe?
I know
You said
that's what I
hot.
just hot
said
mixers.
hot mixers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe that's it. So do they meet that?
I was just going to let her continue to drown. You threw her to like.
I know. I can see it in your face. You're
I was
like,
just watching the bubbles come up.
I know. He's like, I'm about to get her, just like I did last week with the 5 Italians or something, and I'm about to get her. I know it. So that's kind of, and I'm getting long-winded with this. So that's kind of where we're going. We're going with, I have to look at this word. I don't like it, and this is what we talked about was trending, but I like hot. I'm sorry, I like the word hot. That's just me. But trending people that are coming out with new recipes, I like to mix what I see that is really hot new recipes that come out. Not so much the hot mixers. There may be some hot mixers out there. I've seen them. But if they have a really hot recipe, I'll mix that too. So, and I talk with my hands a lot. Or my hand. So just go with me here. If I point to something, just look for it. I don't know. So I brought on today the vaping trucker because he is really trending. He's like the hottest interviewer out there to interview people. And I'm looking at Papa and I want to acknowledge who's in the chat. Just let me finish who's in the I'm so behind. I'm so sorry. So I have the hottest, and I'm sorry you are. I love bald heads. I'm sorry. I just love a bald head. So we have the hottest vaping trucker here. And he interviews some of the greatest mixers. I was the first one that he interviewed, and I wasn't by far the greatest mixer at all. He just felt sorry for me and was like, I want to do an interview. Let me interview you. And I was like, yep, I'm there. So yeah, Papa Chickley likes the way I say hot. So yeah, we're good with that. We're gonna go with hot. So he is the hottest and the trending. I'm gonna try to put that in my brain. Trending. It's a hard one. So we have him here, and of course everyone knows Nick. If you don't know Nick, I don't know where you've been. Because what are you now? You are not Nick One Shots. You're Nick.
Not Nick and Mixon.
You're not Nick the Mix anymore. You're now Nick Epic. You're Epic Nick.
I am Epic.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Epic
if you want
shots.
to go buy his one shots at Chefs, they're now under Epic One
Well,
Shots.
actually, they're still under Nick and Mix, but they have been
Okay.
relabeled to Epic.
They're relabeled to Epic. So he's considered Epic now. Epic. So Epic Nick. So, and we have Daytime Frank here right now. I don't know how long he's going to stay. He can stay the whole time, or he can.
I'm getting ready. You know what I'm saying? I was letting you go through your intro. I'm getting ready to bounce out.
Okay, but I appreciate so much you helping me set this up.
Oh,
and
no
of
problem.
course, tomorrow at 2 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch Daytime Frank for Mixing in the Kitchen. Yes, and talking about oranges.
Yep. The
Pineapple.
next to the last, mixing in the kitchen.
Is it the last?
The next to the last.
Next to the last. Because then it is moving to Saturday nights.
Well, now you're ruining the whole hook.
Oh, God. Okay. So, all right, I'll shut up. So, do you want to talk about that or no? Or we're good?
Yeah, we'll talk more about that tomorrow. You have a
Okay,
good
so if you
show.
wanna
Have
know-
fun. I'll still be in the chat a little bit. I got a few things I gotta get
Okay.
done.
All right, thank you.
Ta-da.
Later, Frank.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to see who all was in the chat, unless you had something, anyone. Let me see who's in the chat. And I'm just, Nick's in the chat. Daytime Frank was in the chat. Julia, and I said hi to Julia already earlier. It's good to see her. And I am not gonna say that right, Leonez Vapin, and I know who she is. She's my best good one of my best friends again now, one of my best new friends that I've met this week, and she is an awesome chick. She's gonna be on some of the new some of the Mix and Vixen shows coming up in a few weeks, I think. I'm not sure exactly when she's starting, but I know she um who else do we have? Mary Beth. She is one of my best good friends. Mary Beth, we go back a year. So I know that's not a big deal, but it is. It's like it. We have Papa Chigley. How you doing? And he did a really good recipe while they were working on that. What's it called? Oh, malva. Something malva. Malva pudding with okay, see, there went my brain again. With the mixologist. Yes. The fog log. He was working with them. So tomorrow they go live again to talk about the malva pudding that they're making. And I can't remember what time they go. I think it's like 11 a.m. US Eastern Standard Time. I'm pretty sure that's what time they go. Who else do we have? I see Dean Taylor. And Papa Chick. Adam, my rock star. He's here. Awesome.
Liam's out there too.
Liam? Oh, I didn't see. Okay, I'm not all the way down. Dean Taylor already said. Adam, I said. Okay, Julia, Papa, Mary Beth, all my Ohmies, all the Ohmies. Goose Girl, how you doing, Goose Girl? Julia, Mary Beth. Okay, let's see. Somebody's retracted messages. Are we getting in trouble? Oh, I love flowers and kisses. Okay. Mary Beth. Sherlock, there he is. Yeah, hi. Liam, how are you doing? Liam's going to come on next. I know it. He's going to come visit me and me and Nick on the show and Vapin Trucker. Okay, so I went through, I think I hit everybody. If I didn't say hi, type in the chat and say, Heifer, you didn't say hi to me. Well, don't call me that. Call Nick that.
Call me what?
Call it anything. Call you a name. Say hi to me. Okay, so Nick, you start talking. I've talked enough for a minute.
Well, I've got a question for Nick.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's actually show related for a change.
Good.
Nick, what are some advantages to people using one shots to mix?
Easier, quicker, cleaner. Get one bottle out, one bottle away, you're done. Depends. There's a lot of advantages really. It's easy to buy a few all at once instead of buying multiple single concentrates and mixing the recipes. You can buy the one shots and you know from a mixer that is certified a good mixer. And you know you're going to get something good if it's on the shelf and it's for sale.
Right. And let's say somebody buys a one shot and this is stuff that most people should already know, but if you buy one shot and you're just like, man, I wish there was a little more strawberry, right? Then they can always add to it. That's not what they have to make that exact recipe.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You could buy it as a base. You could buy a one shot as a base and add whatever you want to it. And you can do that with a lot of one shots. Really, you can bump up any flavor, any aspect of any one shot by just adding a bit more.
A lot of people do that with
yeah.
have done it with Creed's custard. Is it just called Creed's custard or
yeah?
And also oh my gosh, Ella from the Vaping
Ella shortbread.
Yes, Ella's shortbread biscuit. Yes. Oh my gosh, that stuff's amazing.
Yeah, it's good stuff there. Just add a bit of Vic Train raspberry jam, and you've already got a jammy dodger there.
Mm-hmm.
Just simple things like that. And that's part of like the VHM range as well. So that comes at cost, and you're basically not paying any more than what it costs to buy the concentrates anyway. It's just cutting out the middle process of mixing it all up.
So it's really great for a new mixer, especially like I want to start mixing, but I need something to vape. So it's really kind of good to buy a few one shots probably to get a profile maybe they like.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I know I like these custards, or I know I like this jammy, or I know I like something fruity or lemonade, or whatever they find in a profile, and then they can go and buy concentrates to kind of mix something similar to that.
I think that the hardest thing about making a one shot is the sweetness, because you're not going to please everyone. But
Especially me.
majority of people do prefer sweeter because they just come from premium and they're used to sweet anyway. Some people do prefer less sweetened juices, but majority are the ones that have been mixing for quite a bit of time and they've adjusted their palate to it, and then they cut out the sweetener completely. Eventually, I could do that. I could cut it out, but I think I like the way I am. I keep the sweetness in my juice.
See, I have to remember that a lot when I do recipes, because I can do it completely without a sweetener. And I have to think, other people probably would enjoy a sweetener in this.
Yeah.
So I can see what you're saying. Because I know some one shots I get and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet.
Yeah.
I just can't. It's like buying a shop juice almost. So here's a good question. Let's say some of your one shots you have a recipe for, and it's published. When you do the one shot, is it just like the recipe that's published?
The one shots, the recipes that are public are exactly the same as the one shot recipe. Yeah.
So you wouldn't have extra sweetener or anything like that?
No, everything that is down on all the flavors and the ELR is exactly the same as what's in the one shot. Yeah, and then the added bonus is like they've got the recipe there. If they've tried honeycomb custard and they think, oh, that's too sweet, the recipe's there. They can easily cut out the sweetener, easily cut out the sugar cookie, replace it with something else, and drop a bit of that sweetness if the sweetness is too much for them. That's one of the pros. Also, like if the recipe's out there and the recipe's public, if someone buys a one shot and then they start saying, oh, I don't really like that underlying lime taste or something like that, that's only because they look at the recipe. Some people's palates are really good and they probably can taste that like tiny bit of lime at the back, but looking at the recipe, it does sit in your mind and it does make you question if it's there or not. So you're under a lot more critique when you put the recipe public, because people can see what you're doing.
Yeah, what's he thinking using that custard base or that?
Yeah. Whereas if it was private and they just had the one shot, there's no judging.
Yeah, you're guessing like what is he using in it?
Yeah.
Because we did that, I know with I'm trying to think of the name of it, King's Custard for Wayne. Everybody was like, what custard base is he using in that? And forever everybody was guessing, and I think a lot of us did guess. Oh my gosh, what did we decide? What is it? He did put out the recipe. I think it's TFA vanilla custard that he ended up using in it. So, but that's one shot that I did and actually ended up putting tobacco in it, and it worked, and I liked it much better adding something with it like that.
That might be because like Flavor Apprentice custard is quite spicy anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was just something about it. It just needed something. Yeah, I like the tobacco with it.
Not tobacco.
Mhm. No, I put tobacco in it, like a tobacco
What
in
tobacco?
that custard. Oh, you're asking me what tobacco?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to remember. I have it down on a, I think it was just like red burley and
Yeah.
like that. Just a couple of the basics from Flavora. Just to add a little bit of something like that. Kind of, I can't read my chat good from here. My chat's too far away. So I need to put my old lady glasses on. Well, no, I can't even see it there. Okay, so Sherlock Ohms is opposite from you. He doesn't use sweetener in his
Yeah.
except for one, and it's because he rarely uses. Oh, I was gonna say I thought he was gonna say he was opposite because he like.
That's a good
with the
thing as
recipe.
well. As mixers, we all have different profiles that we.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And someone can try my juice, and definitely all of my one shots are definitely sweeter than all of Liam's.
Or what?
They're all of mine are sweeter than Liam's.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can. All right,
Someone tries to smoke custard, and the sweetness is on their level to how they like it. They know they can go and buy another one of Liam's one shots, and the sweetness is going to be on par with their taste as well. And so it's just so subjective and entirely different to everyone. Everyone's tastes are so different, and you can't please everyone.
No, this is very true. Hey, there we were just talking about you. I said I hadn't seen you lately. DIY Mixers crew. How are you doing? Good to see you. Dave, my brain, I'm telling you, my brain is like I worked on that intro all day, and it's all Nick's fault. It's all Nick's fault.
It's not my fault. I don't even think they heard it, did they? They didn't hear my request.
Oh, okay. So Julia's saying sweeteners, even normal single flavors are sweet for her. Yeah. See, that's why I kind of like, I don't really use sweeteners a whole lot just because with juice, I can kind of sweeten it enough with the flavors and stuff. I just don't, unless I'm making a candy or something that I'm like, yeah, okay. Or like, you can add like vape train golden syrup and things like that. It adds a lot of sweetness. And in my opinion, that's kind of a joke right there. So I'm sorry. I have to laugh. So what are you working on, Nick? You said you were working on a bunch of stuff. Tell us what you're working on.
Another cornbread pudding.
Another cornbread pudding. Oh my goodness. I think Dave's, are you still, I think Dave in the chat, he had his that was a real, I don't want to, trending. It was trending for a long time. It was a hot mix. The end of last year, his cornbread pudding.
David Haney.
Yeah, David Haney. Yes, he's DIY Mixers crew.
Oh yeah.
And I think he was reworking that for a little while. I don't know if he's still working on that. So you're working on corn. Have you done one already, Nick?
Yeah, I need to. Right there.
Are you using the actual corn in this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Proper corn. Yeah, I don't know how to do this share screen stuff. Let me see if I can do it.
You're going to screen share?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, I'm excited. He's gonna screen share. Okay.
You see it?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Another variation of a
Of a
fiend.
fiend. Yeah. It's a line from an Arctic Monkey song. It's a band from the UK.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, I didn't have cornbread before, so obviously I had to put that in. I used that corn. It's definitely in Country Cloud's version, but I've used it there just to bring it up, and that's a 10% dilution, so that is like 0.01%. It's literally,
Oh, okay. Well, I can see using that in there like that. Okay.
it's
'Cause I know
literally
corn for
nothing.
me just a dot, just like is.
Yeah, it's a dot. It's literally nothing. It just helps. It just helps. The cereal 27, like I put in the original, because that adds the acetylpyrazine, and you need
Right.
that in this. The custard premium, because I haven't seen one with custard premium in yet, and custard premium works well in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then instead of using the maple syrup or pancake syrup or anything like that, this time we used the popcorn from Flavora, because it's buttery and you get that caramel astringency from it as well. The
Why
vanilla
did I ask you if you've already done one? You did already. You did one the same time David Haney did one. Oh my gosh, or around the same time.
Yeah, well, mine was out I think before that, but then Wayne did a video
Yeah.
and put them both.
Right. He did a review on both.
Yeah.
And I remember this, yes, yes, yes. And I was like, he he actually said the taste of one had better imaging and better that yours was more linear, that Haney had
Yeah.
more imaging in it. But as far as spot on, so anyway, so that's when I first learned about those fun words, imaging and linear, and I thought they were like really cool words. I'm like,
That's because them words weren't out before Wayne made them up.
what's that?
Them words weren't out until Wayne brought them out.
I know they were because he brought them out, and I was like, "Wait, what does this mean? Linear? Hold on."
I don't think it caught on anyway. I don't think people are saying imaging now. I don't know. They might be.
Well, I say it sometimes just because he did. I'm like imaging, just like merengue. I still say merengue just because he does that, and it's just funny. And remember, you asked me last week, is that like a thing you guys really say in the U.S. Merengue? No, it's just a cool way to say meringue. Merengue.
I remember doing a video saying that used to be I think he said that it used to be a pot wash in a restaurant. I'm sure that's what he said it used to be, like a pot washer, KP, kitchen porter. So that's why when he said meringue, whatever the fuck he said, I was thinking, wait, obviously they didn't make meringue there then. But then I was wondering if Americans actually do call it meringue or meringue or...
No, just when we're being funny. So that's cool. I can't wait to mix some of that up. But I've never had the original cornbread pudding. So it was hard for me to gauge which one I liked better or didn't like better. And actually, to be honest, when I mixed them, I didn't even put all the sweetener in either one of them because I can't use that much sweetener.
Well, if you get a bottle of the original, it'll blow your head off.
That's why I just never even got it.
Yeah.
Because 1% sweetener and or two whatever, I knew already super sweet that high. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's sweet. And that one-on-one cornbread is definitely in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the majority of it is one-on-one cornbread. And cereal.
Now, see, a lot of people are saying no, it's not.
No, it's definitely in there.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting.
It's got that taste to it. It has to be there. It's either one-on-one cornbread, or they've used a similar molecule in another corny flavor, and it's from that. But it's definitely one-on-one corn molecule.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely in there. I think it might be one-on-one yellow cake, one-on-one cornbread, one-on-one caramel. It might be all one-on-one, but then one-on-one don't do thick, full mouthfeel concentrates.
No.
They're pretty loose, and you need to back them up with something. Even vanilla swirl isn't that heavy. That's why the custard premium works well, because it's so thick.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you have another question for him, Mike?
No, I've just been sitting here listening. I've been sitting here learning.
Yeah, I know. That was a good question though, because it kind of went off on a whole new.
That's kind of
Direction.
the ideal, ain't it?
Yeah, that's why I said you're the hottest vaping trucker out there.
Okay, so let's go here. We're going to talk about one shots, obviously. What's hot, what's not, that kind of thing. What else are we thinking with this show, Tim? What else are you thinking?
Okay. Do you want to go with that one, Nick, or?
Well, as far as our direction.
Yes, the direction.
Well, it's going to be pretty much just, if you need to know something, we're going to let you know.
We're going to let you know what.
If there's a concentrate that you need, then Mr. Hype will let you know.
Mr. Hype.
I'll let you know what you need. I'll let you know what shit. I'll let you know what's not bothering with, because there's a concentrate exactly like it that was released like 3 years ago.
There you go. So you're going to tell us so whatever he says is his concentrate is the one to go get. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yeah, that's it. It's a race. It's a race to get all the newest concentrates now, because so I can claim them.
Exactly.
It killed me seeing you take that one of the flavors berry cobbler.
The berry yeah. Well, I already own Flavor West berry cobbler. They don't have that at Chef's, so you can't have that anyway. So it's
okay.
So the ones that you're testing now, that you're trying to own a lot right now, and that Chefs should be getting soon, is Mullenberry.
Yeah, I'm trying all the Mullenberry and the VSO.
Oh, you have the VSO. I have the VSO. Some of them, not all of them.
No,
not all the.
The hype seems to be around the blueberry, but the grape is really good.
Oh, I have the blueberry and the strawberry.
I got the strawberry, and the strawberry, it smells a lot like juicy.
Yeah.
Flavor out juicy. That's what it smells like. I haven't mixed with it yet, but the custard's really good as well, but it's a bit thin. It needs backing up. I made a simple blueberry custard. I think I did 17.5% custard and 7.5% blueberry. The blueberry's there at 7.5, and it's what you want in the custard. It's the percent you want in the custard. It's the strength you want, but it's just the custard.
You back it with another blueberry, or you just have that's the only blueberry?
I just put on its own just so I could see what it'd do. Just so I could see what the hype was about, because America's had it a lot longer than the UK.
Right.
But it probably is still the best blueberry though. It's probably the best blueberry I've tried, yeah. But it means I can use Flavor West with it at, like a 2%, not get any of that soapiness, still get a really good blueberry, because until then I think Flavor West was the best, but this just tops it now. I think the only problem is using it at 7.5%, but when you taste it, it's worth it. It's worth buying.
So now the question is it gonna hold up in a seat?
Well, yeah.
Or who cares? Because you're just gonna vape it right off.
It seems to be getting stronger, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
Unless it gets to that point and then it dies off again, I don't know, but at the minute it's just getting stronger. So is the custard, to be fair. So the custard might actually be all right, but it is a 25% mix.
Wow. 25%.
Yeah. Well, he recommends using the custard at 30%. So I didn't want to take the whole mix to 30%, so I did just shy of 20. And then what's Liam saying?
Flavor Art vanilla custard yet?
Which one's that? Which one's he talking about? Custard premium?
Or just custard, or just the regular custard?
That's pie, isn't it?
Or yeah, which custard are you talking about?
I don't know which one he means. I don't know if he means unless they got a new one coming out and Chef's seen them at Stuttgart. So unless they've got a bottle and Liam's licked it or something, he's claiming it already before I get my hands on it.
Oh, oops, the new one.
Oh yeah, new one.
They have
Sneaked it out.
what? Oh, I don't know about this one. That's not fair.
Yeah, it's already,
Already
at
at Chef's.
What, you can buy it now, Liam, yeah?
That's not fair. If we can buy it now, I'm gonna go buy it right now.
Okay, I'll beat you to it. Play with it.
So some of the new
Yeah, it's at Chef's now. You can buy it.
Mullenberry. So I know you like the new Mullenberry custard, right?
Yeah, that's a good custard. That's a really good custard. Especially I don't know if you got like
What happened?
Hello?
You're talking, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear him.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Are you
Sam?
can anybody hear anybody? Or is it just me?
Oh, what's
Still
going
you,
on?
Dan. Can you hear me, Nick?
Yeah, I can hear you, Bill. Just Tam. She might need to go out and come back in.
Oh no, it's just me. Oh my goodness. Let me figure out what's wrong.
Should we keep talking?
Hear you, but can't hear us. Okay, let's see what's going on. Sorry,
We
guys.
just sat here and stared at each other.
Oh, let me see if this. Okay, talk again, Nick.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, awesome.
What happened then?
I think my Bluetooth, because I listen through my Bluetooth that hooks to my phone. I think
right.
somehow my phone got connected back to it and it went straight to the phone or whatever. Anyway, I got it. I got signals crossed, but it's fixed now, so we're good. Stevo's out in the chat now, so we're how you doing? So I'm sorry, we were talking about a new custard and I said you like the new Mullenberry custard and I don't know what you were talking about.
Well, actually, since you couldn't hear us, Nick was talking about the list of concentrates that he's going to claim.
Oh, see, that's what I thought.
I was halfway through a list of 3,000.
Oh no, you can't. I see. I've got a bunch here already, so you can't have them all.
I'm just searching Chef's now for that custard.
Oh, see, now he's on a mission.
I gotta find it now.
Oh, and why don't you tell about the sale too right now? There's a sale at Chef's.
Oh yeah, it's 20% off until midnight on Sunday. That's tomorrow night, and $23.59 it finishes. You gotta use the code 20 off, all one word. Get yourself 20% off there. Minimum spend of a tenner, I think. That's £10. I'll find that later. Right here now. I'll have to go back and find that later.
Yeah, you can find it later. You can find it later.
Later. I'll take that. I'll find that later.
You can find it later. Oh, shoot.
Later. I'll find that later.
Oh, I'm so with it. We're gonna get better. I don't know. Well, I say that, but I don't know. It's just is what it is. People who know me know I'm a mess, so it's okay. It's funny. So what are the other ones besides? Have you tried some of the one shots in the little boxes?
No, not yet.
No,
Tried
not yet.
that.
Okay.
I
So
will. I will though. I've been having fun.
I
with
know
it.
you will.
Yeah,
There's one that I tried on a finger test, and I don't know if you have this one. And if you don't, I'm so sorry because I claim it already. It's Mullenberry Tingle and Spark.
No, I didn't get that one. I seen your little post the other day, and I went to look for it, and no, I
Yes.
haven't got that
Oh
one.
my goodness. This right here, I'm not sure what really is in it, but
Is it
this is
fizzy?
actually like you put it on your tongue, it feels just like you put like what are those things they used to sell as kids? Rocket pops or pop things
Pop
that would be
rocks.
pop rocks, yes. And you put this on your tongue, just a little drop, and it feels like your whole like it's just popping on your tongue. Just popping. And it tingles and it pops. It's just really and it's sweet. It's supposed to have nectarine. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. It this is mine, so I'm sorry.
Papa Chigley, are you asking if the flavored out milk is in any of my one shots? If that's what you're asking, no, it's not in any of my one shots. Although it could be because it's that good. I should really put it in one shot. Yeah, there's no flavored out milk in any of mine. I don't think so anyway. Let's go through my head and check. No, I don't think there is. No, there isn't. No.
I don't know what we would do in the US without chefs. I really don't because we can't get those concentrates without chefs.
Yeah,
Milk and custard premium.
you've got that milk, have you?
Oh yeah,
It's good.
I have a
milk.
big bottle of it. Hmm.
It's better than Flavora's milk. It's better than Wonder Flavors milk. It's better than TFA dairy milk. It's the best milk. It's a sweet milk, but it is a good milk. It's definitely the right milk for cereal. If you
Hmm.
take it too high, you do get licorice, but
Licorice.
yeah,
No.
you take it too high, you do get licorice. Same as like their meringue. You take their meringue too high, you get licorice. There must be similar compounds
The
in there.
meringue, you go too high, you get licorice.
Yeah, like
I've never done that
it
before.
is like a definite licoricey taste. It's like a milky licorice.
Yeah,
But they
you're
put it into a
right. Sorry, Steve-O. This is a limited thing that they're selling, the tingle and spark. But he has some coming. Awesome. I'll share it with you. See, I'm nice. I share things that I like. I'll share it with people I like.
Papa Chigley. No, I probably wouldn't put it in a smoothie because there's a lot better concentrates to use for a smoothie. But if you want anything with milk, then yeah, you use flavored out milk.
So
Definitely.
if you're doing a smoothie like creamy milky undertone or
If I'm doing a smoothie, flavor a smoothie base,
oh well yeah, that's true. Smoothie base.
and then depending then what kind of smoothie you want because
That's got a heavy
there's a
lemon.
load of concentrates with different mouthfeels that will accompany a smoothie better.
Mhm.
You don't know until you set your mind on a profile and pick like the flavors that are going to be in it. There's loads of different concentrates that you can use to help aid.
How high is too high for flavor art meringue there, Nick Evans?
You probably close to that, Liam. I'm surprised you haven't tasted it actually. Your
3%.
palate's a lot
Some
more
people-
advanced than mine.
Is it that? Or no, oh, I'm thinking of never mind. Another one though.
Unless it's just a reaction I get from flavored out meringue. But I used to use flavored out meringue as a cereal milk all the time until I got flavored out milk. Now I don't see the need for it.
So here's my next question. I'm talking about chefs now. I noticed on their site they were out of Holy Grail, or were they just? Were they really out of stock, or were they?
It's definitely coming back because Carl ordered a load of it.
But
That's,
are they getting the real one, or are they getting the V2?
no, I think they're getting both. I think they're gonna get the both of them. But I know
Okay, they're
Carl.
getting both.
I think Carl ordered like a gallon of each.
Okay.
So I
I'm
think
supposed to be getting the V2 in sometime this coming week, so I can try it and see what the game is, and the Holy Vanilla. See what's
yeah,
going on with
Liam
it.
said away in restock. Liam works there full time now, so he'll start to know a lot more about the ins and outs.
He's on the know on everything.
Yeah.
So, does anyone out there have any questions for Mike or me or Nick, especially Nick, because he's the, what did you call yourself?
Epic.
But the hype guy or epic
The
guy.
hype guy. If anybody wants to need to know anything from the hype guy, ask questions in the chat and
Just
we'll try to answer.
don't ask me why I'm a knobhead because I've got no explanation.
Why what?
No, don't ask me why I'm a knobhead because I've got no explanation.
Why you're a Norbet. Here we go again. I gotta get a translator.
A knobhead.
A knobhead. A knobhead. Okay. A knobhead. Okay. A knobhead. Don't ask me why either. My hair's 10 different colors either, because I do have an explanation. But it may be 10 different colors tomorrow.
Liam, I can't wear hats anymore. They just don't fit anymore.
But if we could all be like the hot vaping trucker and just have the smooth head, but women can't do that and get by with it. That would not be cool.
Just got to go against the flow.
Yeah, I've tried that before. It doesn't work. Okay,
Shave it off.
I've had it shaved. It does not look good. Do you think there is a difference in UK and American preferences in e-liquid?
I don't know. I think America eat a lot more junk food than the UK.
Oh my freaking gosh. Are you for real?
What?
Give me a
no.
freaking
So
break.
I think that might affect.
I would say I don't know about the eating preferences, but when it comes to e-juice, I think Americans like their sweetener a lot more.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying because their diets consist of a lot more sugary things. They need sweeter juices to taste the sweetness in their juice.
Right. Okay. So maybe I'll go with you. Okay. So so I'm going with you on that. I'm just trying to process it. But yeah, I think Americans like the sweeter juices a lot more. And but I don't know if that's 100%, because our DIY market is it's just 10% of that I know of in the US. It's just 10% of the vaping market, DIY. So it's hard to say, like, you guys are all I know that vape. I don't know a lot of other vapors out in the world besides my DIY group. So I go in the stores and I know what sells and what they're selling, and we see it, and it's a lot of the sweet juices and custards. And I think they sell over there too. I don't know. Like, do they sell a lot of the same stuff over there, do you think?
As what, vaping wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do, with the exception of some things like Country Cloud, but then the UK have got their own versions of stuff like that, haven't they?
Right. But I know a lot of mixers that are international that have taught me a lot more. What what's the words? Like different, like sesame, that group of flavorings, like to think outside the box as far as mixing, not just regular, using things like, I'm trying to think of different things. Not just the same strawberry and cream. And I know a lot of you guys don't all do that, but I seem to think that since I started knowing a lot more mixers internationally, that I've got to know more mixing around the flavors. I'm talking out of my rear. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Help me out here. You know what I'm trying to say, don't you? No?
You've learned different techniques that other people from another country might use.
Yeah,
whereas you
just
wouldn't
different
approach it that way.
flavors that we wouldn't use here in the US as common. Like fennel. Um, and then those are things like sesame had, and like I'm just trying to think of different flavors that I've used. And off the top of my head, right now I just can't even come out with them.
Flavor that corn. There's a good example.
Marsala wine from Chef's, which is really Cupcake World. Is it called Marsala wine? But it's the wine flavor.
Marsala.
Yeah. Those one, I mean, just some different, I don't know if you want to call it exotic, but I guess to the US market, it's exotic. Lychee,
Yeah.
some flavors, like just different flavors that are not commonly available in the US market that I've gotten into just from interacting more with international mixers. What do you think about that, Mike?
I did not hear what you said because my phone was cutting out for the moment.
You didn't hear all my mumbling and like,
I did not. Let's try it again.
oh, I don't know if I want to try it again. But just from knowing some of the more international mixers, do you feel that you have gotten out of, started mixing more with some other flavors that are more, I don't even want to use the word exotic, but more outside the box of what is available in the US?
Right. Yeah, definitely. I mean, here, like you hear people talk about the main flavor houses, right? And now then we have sesame, we've got mullenberry, we've got a couple others that have kind of just started to pop up and creep in there. And yeah, I mean, I have talked to people from out of the country, from me, who say, "Hey, what about putting this in there? You know, that would be neat." And so, yeah, I mean, people approach things differently, and that's how we learn for sure.
Yeah, like Aaron Cazola. He works a lot with mullenberry, but he also does a lot of just like, what are you thinking type mixes. But they're really actually pretty interesting and good mixes. I don't know if they're all day vapes, but they're outside of the older flowers, and Flavor has been really awesome about coming out with some flavors that are kind of outside the box too. So but yeah, it's interesting how people mix around the world and stuff. But so what are some other things that we're planning on doing here, Nick? Besides, you're in the know, you're the man to go to for hot new flavors.
You wanted to do a little bit of hardware, didn't you?
Hardware, yes. I say hardware.
Hardware.
So we're going to maybe talk a little bit about some hardware that we like to use. And and one piece that I did get this week, I had to stay up with Nick because he thinks he's all that and then some. And I have to show him that he's really not. And if he thinks the flavor is good, I have to know why, because obviously he's using I have to know what kind of RDA he's using it on. So what is this thing I bought?
Wait! Before you announce what you've bought there,
Okay.
you might get a bit of backlash. because it's not the real deal.
I know, but it's hard. You can't find the real deal. So I'm sorry. Yes, I bought a clone.
Yeah,
You
have to go on a list.
Put me on a list because I had to buy a clone because I couldn't find the real one. But I had to be like Nick, and I have to taste things like he does. So, and I can't see unless I put on my old lady glasses. Just tell it. What is it that I bought?
It's Haku Vena.
Okay, no, see, that sounded like another language altogether. Hockey.
Haku.
I'm playing hockey.
Haku Vena.
Haku Vena. And I put a big red drip tip on it to match my.
I knew that was massive. I asked you if it was massive, and you said it was just the angle. It's huge.
Yeah, I did. I put a nice. Oh, but I do have my other top cap. I did get the black top, plastic top cap to go on it too.
Yeah.
So, but it does have good flavor. So when Nick says something tastes good, I can taste it on my hockey venom. On my hockey venom.
What would you call it?
Haku.
Yeah.
Haku. Venom. I don't know. Haku. On my Haku and see how he's tasting it. Yes, and I actually mixed up his custard this week and tasted on the hockey.
The Haku Vena.
And it was really nice, but off the shake, I was like, what the mess is this? And I don't, nothing against you, but off the shake, I was like, it had like this weird.
That's UK custard.
Okay.
Like really creamy.
No, it was this off note that was kind of, I texted Frank and was like, oh, this tastes like, I can't remember the word I told him. It was like,
ass.
Well, I was being nice. But basically, but after a nap overnight, Steve, I tasted it again the next day, and it was very nice. It was very good. It was different, totally different.
Yeah, but if you want like a UK tin custard ambrosia, that is the stuff. That is definitely the stuff.
So no, it was really good. It was good.
It is. It's got a lot of that powdered custard taste to it.
Powdered custard.
Yeah.
See, I was calling it. What is it when you call milk?
Vaporized.
No.
Or evaporated. That's the word I
No, I said it had a. But
condensed.
anyway, it had a rotten milk taste.
Condensed milk.
Okay, yeah. So it had rotten condensed milk at the beginning. Whatever you want to call it, I don't know, but it tasted like maybe about sweeter milk.
The words you're searching for, Tam, is curdled.
Yeah, okay, maybe that was it. Yeah, curdled milk.
That'll be
which is pretty much cottage cheese that hadn't been made.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. But then after a nap, I call it a nap. Because sometimes it just takes a nap, and then you taste it again. It's like, okay, this is nice. I like it. It was really good the next day. But off the shake, I was like, oh, I don't know. Yes. But here's Sherlock. He's saying the off note may be the vape train, but he doesn't use that. That wasn't in it. Was it?
No, that wasn't it. It was Flavor Out Premium, 6.5% of Legendary.
It was the Legendary that gave it that.
It's because the UK, like a UK tin custard, has a lot more of that creamy. It's a lot more milky.
Mm-hmm.
So that taste that you were tasting, you said it was like rotten, spoiled milk. It's probably the egginess and the creaminess coming together, maybe giving you that off note. But to my association, I associate it with the UK custard. To me, it didn't taste
right. Because, like, when I think of egginess, I'm thinking of Cat Vanilla V1 custard. And I cannot vape that off. Like I have to have, I told you already, I have to have 3 months on that stuff
Yeah.
or I can't vape it. It just makes me, the smell of it just makes me want to, but after that, I will do anything for it.
It's good
It is,
thirsty.
it is
Really?
like, yeah, I've already been through this with Creed. He was like, what will you do? I've got like, I forgot how many he said he had at home. He's like, what will you do for it? But no, I love it after it's steeped for like 3 months or I think it's like 6 weeks or something like that. I can vape that stuff like crazy, but it's bad.
That orgasm's been sitting for months now, isn't it?
Yeah. We're not going to go into that one again. So yes, a little bit of hardware. So the hot trending one shots, hot trending concentrates, and the hot trending mixers. Not just the hot mixers. Of course, I might point out hot mixers that are guys. But there's some hot mixers that are girls too. I'm not afraid to point those out. But I'm mostly looking at recipes. And then we have hot, maybe like cool hardware that we came across. Maybe not like always new, but just like good hardware that we came across.
It's not going to be an in-depth look at like an RDA. It's just going to be look at this shiny RDA. It's really good. That'll probably be it. But it'll be letting you know that it is decent.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a flavor review on an RDA rather than a specification.
So I did get a new. Well, this has been a couple of weeks. My Keen mech mod.
Tubey.
Yeah, and it's nice. I like it a lot. It's really nice. It's got a nice throw on the little button here. So I like it. I'm trying to think what else. So, and then we're gonna have some little fun little things like he said, she said, that you get to, that will put out little teasers in the group. So if you haven't joined the group yet, go join the group. But I think a lot of you here have already joined the group. And you get to like, who said this? Like, was it him or her? He said, she said kind of things. And we'll try to have some contests here and there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Papa Chigley. Yeah, I like this mech. Anything else, Nick, before we?
I don't think so. I think we've pretty much covered it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have any new one shots coming out?
I do. 2 new one shots coming out. Manchester
What are
Tart, Bubbleberry.
Wait, say it again.
Manchester Tart
Oh, okay.
and Bubbleberry.
Gumbleberry?
Bubbleberry.
Oh,
Bubble.
Bubbleberry.
Bubbly.
Bubbly berry.
Yeah, Bubbleberry. And
Oh, I bet I can guess 2 concentrates that's in that.
go on.
I'm not gonna.
No, you can have a guess. I'm not going to tell you, but you can have a guess.
No, I'm not. Well, I don't. Brute bubble wine.
Nope.
No?
No.
Well, I'm gonna go with
The bubble is for bubblegum.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. Well, I was gonna go with next with jammy berry.
No, that's not in there either.
Okay. I tried.
Yeah. Good effort. Manchester Tart's actually public. So
Yeah, I knew that one was. Yeah.
You can mix that now if you got the stuff.
Yeah, I think I have it steeping somewhere actually. Like for months.
Probably good stuff that now. A lot of people will pay good money for that. I've got a little bit left, I think. I'm going to make a big batch for Chef's Fest.
Oh yeah, when is Chef's Fest?
13th of July, 3 weeks time.
Oh, okay, 3 weeks. So, and you're going, is Simon in the chat? I didn't know. Simon, yeah, hi Simon. Simon's in the chat. How you doing? Glad you could wake up to join us. I'm being funny. To everyone to see, don't, what? I can't read it.
To everyone, shock, Nick's new one-shots do not contain honeycomb.
Oh, or do they? That's a good question.
No, there's no honeycomb in them.
Wow, I don't know if I believe that.
Nah, there's only one honeycomb concentrate. Only one honeycomb, one shot. For now.
You know, I've never mixed it.
You haven't?
No, I haven't.
Who?
I'm bad. I need to mix that.
Got all the stuff for that, haven't you?
I do. I need to mix it. It's on my list.
That's definitely shake and vape. Definitely.
What have you mixed of mine, Nick?
I think I have. Is that sometimes I mix stuff and then I just don't even get around to trying it, and then I find it like months and months later.
Oh, good answer. Okay.
Like I've got Luke's yellow eye dripping dog custard. I don't know which order that goes in, but I got that steeping, and I keep.
Oh, look, Luke's custard. Yes, that's supposed to be
Yeah.
like excellent. Yes.
I keep meaning to put it in the squonk bottle, but then I still always put my own shit in. It's just out of, I don't know. I just grab the bottle that I've been filling up with. I don't think.
So, Mike, do you have any other questions?
I actually don't.
No.
I don't. So are we going to mix some one shots for next week so we can talk about them? Is that our plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty good plan.
Yeah, that's absolutely. And do you have some that you plan?
Yeah, I've got a few up here. I've got to look and see what's still available at Chef. I mean, if they're not available anymore. If they're not available anymore.
If they're not, let me know and I'll get some to you like ASAP, like Monday or something, or to get out to you. Because I have I don't have tons, but I have a few, so we can start talking about some of the ones. Yes, absolutely. And I'm gonna yeah, that's a good idea.
If anybody wants me to mix a specific one shot, and
yeah, a specific one, let him know because he can get them ASAP. I can't.
Cryptic Vanilla is a good one.
Oh, I should try to get.
That is a good one.
I've heard good stuff about folk arts one shots.
Yeah, I've only tried the Cryptic Vanilla. But that's because Lewis built the hype on his stream.
But this was really a kind of get to know the O'hmies, if you will. And we're gonna have the Vapin trucker here every week to kind of keep us on track to what we're supposed to be doing.
So I'm the Mary Beth. Thank you.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, there's worse things to be, right?
Oh, there is.
Yeah, that's a compliment right there. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, let's keep it together here. That's a good thing to be. Oh my gosh, yeah. So cool. That's like really awesome. And then we're gonna try to have other visitors come in too. To talk about maybe their mixes or their one shots or whatever, like maybe Liam and some cool, maybe folk art here or there. We'll get him in. Some different people talk about their stuff. So just shoot us messages. Let us know what you would like to see, what you would like to know about, or who you would like to know about. Stuff like that. What you would like to see happen.
Yeah, not just one shot wise, just what do you want to see?
Yeah.
In general, how do you want the channel to turn? How do you want it to operate?
Yeah, what do you want to see Nick do live on screen?
And I'll do a lot.
Well,
Not much I wouldn't do.
I want to see the tooling in that little room you're at.
No, that's it. You've got the tool there. There's one-sided.
Oh, that is not moved. No. Oh, so you can. Oh my gosh, Simon, you have to really talk to Nick about that one because
Moved which way?
the other way.
What, later?
Yeah, later, because he
Yeah.
wants his sleep.
Yeah, but then
Oh, thank you.
then I'm losing sleep.
No, actually, it's a sweeter reason that you don't want to go later. Do you not want to talk about that?
Hey.
No,
Oh
we
yeah,
won't talk about
because
yeah.
I get my missus some food for when she finishes work.
Yeah, so it's really sweet. I mean, his wife gets home later from work and he likes to have her dinner ready for when she gets home from work. So he doesn't want to be too late on the show because it's like, I just think that is absolutely adorable, so sweet. I mean, so you can't like knock that at all.
Yeah, you can't
Family
mock
comes first.
that before you say something, Liam. Can't mock it.
Family is first. Especially for the missus that folds all your laundry and does everything for you.
You are.
Right. I said you have to do for your missus that folds all your laundry and everything for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 50-50 in it.
Yeah.
Give and take.
Exactly. I would never take the. No. I've got to figure out a way to. I got to bring my chat closer to me. I can't see it.
What, on the screen?
Well, I had my camera. The way that I had things before I moved my room around, I could look up at my big monitor, which is a big TV screen, and I could see it. But if I look at the monitor, the big TV screen here, all you see is the side of my face, and it looks kind of dumb. So I have to look at my laptop, and it's not. Well, I guess I can make it bigger. I can make the screen bigger.
it's easy
On the
to
laptop.
solve, Pam. You just gotta set
Oh,
like
what?
this.
I can't see you. Hold on. Do it again. Oh, yeah, I know, right? Go like that. Yeah. Look like, yeah, I already look stupid enough without doing that. So really, guys, thank you so much for watching. And we're just getting this rolling and started. And we kind of debated about, do we want to start this week? And we were like, yes, we need to. We need to like get this going. And because we've talked about it long enough. And let's start some content so we can get things going and have fun and get the community involved. And just let us know what you would like to see and what you think and stuff like that. And all of that good stuff. All right,
Yeah.
Nick.
First, Liam, do you want to come on next week? Let us know. I mean, we can have more than 4 anyway, can't we? We're not limiting our panelists.
Oh, you can. Yeah, we can have like 10. I mean, I don't think we want to, but
No,
I don't know. Why not?
We don't have to watch how many we're putting on, do we?
No, we don't.
Liam's good to come on next week. So
Oh, awesome.
all that's left for me to see is I'll put my one shot in the chat.
Yeah,
Think
good.
about
I have his one shot mix I can talk about, and I can do another one. Oh, I can send you Liam's one shot, some of his. No, I can't. Unless I send it to you pre-mix. That would be the only way I can send it to you. Because I mixed it all up. Mike.
That's okay. Like I said, I'll figure something. And just to everybody in chat again, thanks for watching. We want to do a show that you all enjoy. So if there's something that you all would like to see, let us know. And don't forget, Nick just said it's on the video. You can watch it on replay. He'll do just about anything.
anything.
So use your imagination and get those in.
I'll work out a price after the request.
Yeah.
I can't promise to do everything.
Sure you can.
Well, I could do, but the channel might get banned.
Oh, this is true.
3 strikes for nudity on show number 2.
Oh, do they count against nudity? I don't know. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I think that's it then, isn't it?
Yeah, so as we go out, I will play the video I worked really hard on today to make Nick happy.
You did the movie. I just chose the song. There's going to be a new song in the intro every week, hopefully.
Yeah, but I did work really hard on putting the song to the video to make you happy. So because I already had a song and it was a total different format. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, so yeah, let me pull this up. Let me make it full screen. I don't know how it worked the last time. If it, you don't want to hear me say bad words. Yeah, hold on. We don't get strikes for me saying fuck. No,
I think
okay.
as long as you put like an 18 rating on it, I think.
I don't know if I did or not. Okay, hold on. Let me go back over here and go back to share. Okay, guys, really seriously, thanks for watching. And we don't know the time for next week, but we will let you guys all know. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and tell all your friends and their family to subscribe too, because it's cool.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Where did it go? I have it up. It's the movie TV. Where's the movie TV? Share. Hold on. I'm gonna have to pull up just to share a screen, and then I'm gonna have to. You'll have to tell me if you see it. Do you see it?
No, can't see the video. No. You can hear it.
Okay, let me try this again. Damn. Hold on. Oh, but you can hear it just because through my mic.
Ah, right.
Okay. Man. Cast to device. No, cancel. Exit. What a bunch of idiots. Yeah, I know I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm sorry. So pull this back. Oh, I'm still sharing.
Yeah. Why don't you just go to our chat and go to the video?
Can you see it now?
No, it's still the same screen.
Really? What screen is it?
The stream is good.
You see it?
No, all we see is the YouTube screen.
The streaming, the stop streaming thing.
Okay, I can't share it. I'll just share the video.
Yeah, that'll
I'll
be
just- what?
that'll be easier.
Yeah, I'll just share the video so people can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, where is that link? I sent you the link.
You can put it as the intro to the YouTube page anyway, can't you?
Yeah, you know what? That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. That is exactly what I'll do.
Yeah, cool.
That is exactly what I'll do. So sorry, guys. Sorry for the mess. Sorry, I'm goofing out. Don't open any porn. Oh, I didn't even think about all those pictures. Damn, Frank, I'm glad you said that. All those pics you sent me, I'm glad I didn't put those up.
Yeah, you're going to share those next week.
Yeah, that'll be next week. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I didn't even think about that. I'm sharing screen and I'm like, woo, here we go.
That saves me getting naked.
We'll get a strike the first time because I'm showing naked pictures. Okay, guys.
Right, cheers everyone. Cheers for watching.
Thanks. Okay, now wait. Oh my god, now I gotta figure out how to end it.
Go back to that page that you
Stop
was on and hit
streaming.
Stop streaming.
That's how you do it. Stop streaming. Thanks, guys.
Cheers guys.